After 8 days of intense bombardment, they are celebrating in Gaza tonight, cheering and chanting. There is relief the attacks have ended, but worry the ceasefire may not hold. Good evening and thanks for joining us. It is, as the U.S. Secretary of State says, a critical moment for the region. A ceasefire is in place tonight, but it is fragile. Rockets were fired from Gaza within hours of the agreement. Both sides are claiming victory, though some in Israel are criticizing Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for ending the war with so few achievements. The agreement was brokered by Egypt. Its President Mohamed Morsi praised by all sides for his personal leadership. The trick now is to ensure the deal holds. We have reports from Gaza and from Israel tonight, beginning with Sean Mallon in Jerusalem. Sean?
Good evening, Donna. Well, this ceasefire does not deal with the big issues. It is narrow, it is tenuous, but at least it's a breather, if it sticks. Inside Gaza, scenes of celebration at the announcement. There were two key players, Egypt working on Hamas and the United States working on Israel. And so it was the Egyptian Foreign Minister, Mohammed Kamel Amer, who announced the ceasefire with U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton at his side.
For it to hold, the rocket attacks must end. The people of this region deserve the chance to live free from fear and violence, and today's agreement is a step in the right direction.
Israel's prime minister said he realizes there are citizens who expect an even harsher military operation. But Benjamin Netanyahu agreed to U.S. President Barack Obama's request to give the ceasefire a try. Hamas was also guarded. We'll observe the ceasefire if they do, says Khaled Mashal. If they don't, we won't. Earlier, though, more casualties on both sides. Around noontime in Tel Aviv, a bomb ripped through a bus as it drove near the Ministry of Defense. The first attack of this kind to hit the city in 6 years. At least 21 people were wounded.
They were going to survive, even though some of them do have severe injuries.
And someone's lost an arm?
Yes, a young lady.
I thought, oh God, I hope we are not going back to that dark days where everything was exploded in the streets.
It was not a suicide bombing. Police launched an intense hunt for whoever planted it. Cars leaving Israel for the Palestinian territories were stopped and searched. Missiles directed at Tel Aviv and falling into the sea are one thing. This is something quite different. Hamas has been threatening just this kind of action from the beginning of the Gaza campaign. The Al-Aqsa Martyrs Brigades claimed responsibility, hailed by Hamas. We send congratulations for this operation, said a spokesman.
There might be more events like that because there are many people that have the motivation.
Israel, too, launched a final assault on Gaza, including one attack that killed a man minutes before the deadline. After 8 days, more than 160 Palestinians are dead and 5 Israelis. And the question remains, has anything changed? And as we know, Israel still has tanks and 40,000 troops poised at the border. Hamas still has rockets and perhaps suicide bombers. Both sides saying they're ready to light the fire again if provoked. Donna, back to you.
Sean Mallon in Jerusalem. Thank you, Sean.